Yeah, okay. Only what? Only 3 samples out of 100 will result in that here p hat, the proportion of this overweight proportion is greater than 24 over 90. Okay, and as you see, it's less than 3%, so that is an unusual case. Yes, think about it. 24 over 90 is what? 24 over 90 is 26.7%. Yeah, the population-wise, that is 18.8, 26.87 is kind of a high, very high. That's why it becomes like a very unusual case. Okay? All right. So now we finished all these sampling problems. Okay? Sampling problems. Now we switch to confidence interval. When you do confidence interval, it doesn't matter, it's about the proportion, about the mean. Yes, we are going to have one structure, confidence interval. You are going to have an interval. Right in the middle is a point estimate. That one comes from your evidence, okay? Or you say your sample. And from here, we are going to add margin of error or subtract margin of error. That's how we construct. So what else is included other than your sample? Well, there is going to be confidence level. Okay, confidence level is going to be stated. You are going to do it. And you are going to use two types of, you are going to use Z distribution and you are going to use T distribution. Z distribution is about P hat. Okay, about P hat and the P, of course. Okay, starting from P hat, you make an interval for P, correct? Okay, and the T distribution is about mu or X bar. You start from X bar and you want to conjecture about this mu. All right. So 2 different things. You are going to have 2 different calculator setting and 2 different, just if you want to use a table, yes, you can do so, but 2 different things. And the last remark is that when you do T distribution, you think about degrees of freedom, which is n-1. Yes, df is n-1, so just 1 less than the sample size. Okay. Let's look at that. Number 4. A student is enrolled in a large introductory economics course. Yes, anywhere, any college you go to, large classes. Okay, the professor never announced what the mean score was on the most recent exam. Curious, you poll some of the people you know in the course. In that sample of 10, yes, in the sample of 10, the mu, okay, I cannot say mu. What is that? Yes, your X bar is 76.8, and the standard deviation, I'm going to use a little s. That is 9.9. Okay, what is a given point estimate? Oh yeah, this is from your point estimate. That is your initial tool to estimate the population mean. So that is 76.8. Okay, that is your just evidence from your sample, just to understand the vocabulary. Okay, and of course this is about mean. So we are going to use a T distribution, not Z distribution. Okay, part B. Give a 95% confidence interval. 95% confidence interval. Okay, for the mean in the population and interpret your result. Okay. Well, what is a population over here? Population is the entire student body in that course, the introductory economics course, right? Okay. So here we go. As I said, when you construct the interval, here is 76.8 is right in the middle, and you are going to add error and subtract error, and then to determine lower bound and upper bound of the confidence interval. So how you are going to do that? Okay, so let's use just a calculator. Okay, first you can use a calculator, and I can show you how to do it with just by hand. So